All right, so we got this 2017 International HX620 with the Cummins X15 in there. This truck had a emissions fault pop up on it. We got a after treatment one, our selective catalyst reduction conversion efficiency. So the SCR is the filter that's just above the or in front of the DPF. We'll go over there and I'll show you in a minute. So the DTC is 56, 55. I forget what the number is. I'll check on the sheet in a minute, the SPC number. But come on over here. So you can see here, our DPF is down there in the back. And then we've got a crossover tube that runs over into our SCR. And then our stack goes up the back of the cab here. A bunch of sensor modules here. You've got some stainless steel pieces and steps all over here that cover all this stuff and keep the heat in. And then our doser injector right here, this guy bolts on right in here. So a lot of times when you have an SCR performance fault, it's this doser injector isn't spraying enough or isn't able to spray enough DEF fluid into the system to allow that process to happen and reduce those emissions, and the sensor's picking that up, it's setting a performance fault. So once I pulled this thing off, right away you can see we've got a little bit of crystallization of the DEF on the end of that injector there. But then if we take a look in, there's a gasket that's on here, but if you take a look inside of that, see if I can get a light in there. There you go, you can see there is a small hole that's left, but the rest of it is all crystallized DEF that's just packed in there. So there's no way that this injector's spraying what it should be into the system. And there you go, we got performance issues. So I'm gonna try to clean this thing out the best that I can. Ideally, with the amount of kilometers on this truck, we should put a new injector on it. I'm going to clean it up and see if we can't make this thing mobile for now. I did unfortunately have one bolt that broke off on here. You can see just a little bit of a stud sticking out there, so I have to extract that. That sucks. There are 3 10mm bolts. Okay, they have a little sleeve washer on them that come out. And then the rest of the stuff is all 13mm nuts with T40 Torx to get all these panels and stuff off. And then the inner frame structure panels that are thick metal. You've got one plate that goes across here and one that goes across here. And the one in the front is 15mm head nuts and bolts. And the plate on the top that looks like this is all T40 Torx and 13mm bolts or nuts. So lots of Torx. These are like a stainless steel fastener, and I find they're sometimes a pain to get off. A lot of times they'll get chewed up, especially if they've been taken on and off a bunch of times. They'll the heads of them get all chewed up. It doesn't take very long. So just thought I'd show you what we found. If you have this issue, this fault code for SCR performance, go check your doser unit. That's probably the issue. But if it's not, go get somebody to look at it and then come back to the video and comment so that anybody else looking at this issue can scroll down in the comments and find it. So give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and we'll catch you on the next one.